evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody in between, and welcome to another episode of Fight Night. Waiting on you, Will. Waiting on you, Will.
Round one, fight.
What's up, everybody?
Mr. Will wasn't here last week. We didn't get our round one fight.
But you got it tonight.
Yeah, but no one wanted to turn on their cameras, so no one gets to see faces tonight.
Well, if you're wondering, yeah, my camera's off because I got a black eye.
Listen,
What the hell happened to you?
No, I was eating too much Bianca Belair booty, so I got a black eye. No, I got bags under my eyes though, like for real. I do got bags under my eyes. And since Will's doing it, I'll do it because you suck,
yeah, Will. That's basically my. Will's the bad influence here, while no one's got their cameras on. Will's the bad influence.
Exactly.
I'm terrible.
Mr. fucking Morgan is out here trolling, so we'll troll with him.
Terrible.
He is Ivan the Terrible.
And you know why I'm terrible? So I feel like fixing my damn green screen.
Yeah, I hope you get fucking attacked by a cicada again.
Hey.
That's what I hope.
Hey, I checked. That ain't happening tonight, buddy.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway,
well, if it happens, it better happen.
Anyway, I got something for Josie.
I know he's doing the thing. Yes, sir.
I gotta say,
listen,
we're gonna dive right into it. Buying and selling, who we buying and selling. And I gotta say, fucking buying a boatload of LA Knight, and not just LA Knight.
Yes, sir.
This LA Knight Miz feud is going to be fucking epic. That promo last night was talking smack Miz all over again.
Yep.
It was so goddamn good. And I think it would probably be the first time in WWE that I will say LA Knight did not win a promo battle. Miz won that.
So would you say it was electric?
Don't you start with him. Don't you start with the bald egghead.
Would you say it was electric?
That damn brown egg. Don't. I want to hear nothing about The Rock.
No, he wants me to say yes. It was electric. Will.
Oh yes. What the hell?
I knew that's what he was wanting to do.
Yes.
So he put sound effects in the soundboard, but he can't turn on his camera.
Yeah.
I've been to have my sound effects on my soundboard, sir.
Yeah, some new sound effects. But yes, buying on LA Knight.
Yeah.
Can I buy on the Miz too?
I mean, you can't. If you are not a fan of the Miz, okay, but you got to respect the fuck out of that man. Two-time Grand Slam champion. I mean, he has been holding it down in the WWE for 20 years.
Damn. That's a long time.
That's a long time.
Well, Josie, I thought
this. Or you can look at it like this with Miz. When was the last time he was really relevant in terms of being an in-ring competitor? So
honestly, I think him versus Cena, Miz's real world championship run.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was. I mean, now his feud with D-Bry. If they'd have done that correctly, Miz could have gone on to being the world champion in that easily. I think that's the closest he's been to being relevant other than him versus Cena.
And that was how many years ago?
15, I think.
So
I was a kid when that happened.
So Miz is basically making his money by really cutting a promo every now and again.
And I mean, up until just a few weeks ago, Will, just losing, literally losing. They literally just had him in a storyline about how the fact that he just keeps losing.
Yep.
And
that man making free money.
And has got a hot ass wife.
Yeah, he does.
Beautiful family.
Yep, I agree.
A reality TV show.
Hey, real quick, Kill. I need your help, man.
Yeah.
Okay. I
What?
need your help. I
What you
need
need
your
help with?
help in finding somebody. I
Oh my
need your
God,
help. I
Will.
need your help. Here we go.
Oh
Here we go.
no,
I'm
here
finna
we
show you.
go.
I'm finna show you. I need your help. I need
I thought you
and
found her last night.
and your fans. We need to find out who this young lady is. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. And for those Fight Night fans out there who can help, please help us as
Hold
well.
on.
Will, I thought you found her last night.
No, we didn't find her last night.
I thought you found her on Facebook.
I found her on Facebook, but I didn't find her real name on Facebook. I just found this.
I can just track down people.
We got to find out who this is.
Well, yeah, I agree. I concur,
Will
good
wants
sir.
to
We
know
do
who-
need to.
Will wants
who
to
this
know
is.
the owner of this cake.
We got to find
Will
out
the
who
owner of
this
this
is.
cake.
We got to find out who
Is this guy?
the praise she deserves.
Is this Sky Blue's cousin? Like, who is
Could
this?
be. Could be her second or third cousin. I don't know.
Okay.
Man,
Okay, wait a minute.
Ooh,
Okay, wait,
Tony
Josie,
Storm
what's the
was
team
giving
name?
Sky Blue a run for her money in that
good
match.
Lord. She
When-
look
Ooh,
like
that match was.
she got the Oregon Spanx on. She played for the Pac-10. We got to find out who this.
Okay,
who this
wait.
is.
You said Oregon. I'm right next to my PC. You said Oregon. What?
It's an Oregon Ducks.
Yeah.
Ducks. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm almost gonna search your Oregon Ducks.
We
Mhm.
did
watch
that
this.
last
I'm gonna
night.
put-
She's no longer on the team.
I don't think she's on the team. anymore.
No.
She could have been on the team last season, though.
But
Yeah,
all right,
I need
back
to.
to wrestling.
But we need
Yes,
to
yes, that.
We need to get the crackdown staff on this.
Well, if you don't,
Who
go,
else?
Josie, go.
Go,
Who else are we buying and selling? So the Miz LA Knight feud is definitely a buy. That's
Buy.
gonna be right now to me. That's gonna be the highlight of WWE because I am selling this goddamn bloodline feud. This
Yes.
is stupid. Why the fuck did Jimmy turn on Jay? It just feels to me like a fucking money grab at this point. Like they are dragging this story on and on and on and on. It's time for it to end. I have a friend that's listening to us tonight, and we were just talking about this. Truly, the Bloodline storyline probably could have and been good to end after Sammy.
Yeah.
Now, I understand you really needed the family and the Bloodline Civil War, and they got me back involved with the Bloodline Civil War. But Jimmy was the whole reason that Jay turned in the first place.
But the thing about it, though, okay, Roman is about to leave. Okay, he's gonna leave at some point to take his time off. Whatever. Okay,
Yep.
so
He's not slated for WWE program for the next couple of months.
okay,
Yeah, he's not going to be on Payback or
I gotta
Fastlane.
run to the restroom.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
go ahead. So here's my thing, Kill. If he's not gonna be in the next couple of months, why keep the damn thing going?
Because they want to get him to Mania. That's why. They want to extend the title reign. And they want Cody Rhodes to beat him at the biggest stage of them all. I think this is dog shit. Why in the hell would Jimmy turn on his brother? Should it have been Solo to cost him the match? And then at Payback, we had Jay versus Solo, since that makes perfect. And at the end, Jay beat some sense into Solo, and Solo realizes that Roman is a piece of trash.
Right.
There you go.
Right.
Like, I only made a video ranting. Jimmy betrayed Roman first. Why would he help Roman retain against Jay?
Right.
It's mind-boggling, the logic. I don't know, Will. I don't know. It's
The whole
just they're
thing is
just
crazy.
I
Man.
don't know.
He's not gonna be there for the next 2 shows, so the title's gonna be held in disarray because he won't be there for the next big 2 pay-per-views.
Nope. He's gonna be on SmackDown this week. Obviously, he's not doing anything. He's just showing up, doing a segment, leaving. And supposedly, rumor is he has a minor injury, which doesn't matter because he's not gonna be on a pay-per-view till when's Crown Jewel normally? Is it November?
I think it's November.
Yeah. He won't defend the title till November. He won't. He's so Cody should have won at Mania, or Cody should have won Money in the Bank and then cashed in on Roman at SummerSlam.
Right.
That's where it should have ended. Personally, like the reign started at SummerSlam. It should end at
It should have
SummerSlam. And
ended
Cody,
SummerSlam.
nope. Vince McMahon.
Yep.
No, Triple H. Gotta keep the belt on Roman longer.
To
It's
keep it on
trash.
longer. We don't care what the fans think. It's all about what we think.
Exactly. Fuck the fans.
Fuck
And
the
screw
fans.
LA Knight. Bury
Fuck
LA
them
Knight.
kids. And fuck them
Bury
kids.
him. Bury LA Knight, Triple H. Bury him. It's trash, Will.
And
They
fuck
are
them kids.
fuck the kids.
Fuck
They're
them.
they're artificially extending the bloodline story.
Yep.
Like
That's all
like
this
what
is. And it's a damn shame.
What's the damn shame?
No, the fact how they're extending this bloodline, the bloodline.
I just don't get it. Like, and I get it. It has been, and I will say this, it has been one of the best stories that WWE has put on in at least the last 15 to 20 years, maybe at all. Like, they have built a great long-term story with this. And Hill must have had issues.
Yeah.
And Roman has become a strong heel champion. And it's been an amazing run. But I'm ready for it to be over.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Will. I hate this. Oh, we have a champion who's not going to be on TV for probably 4 months because we're more worried about his reign length than putting on a good story.
And now we're going to have it to the point of he's not going to be at the next 2 pay-per-views.
At least.
That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit.
I would not be surprised if Roman is out until Rumble. I would not be surprised at this point.
Oh, but wait, couldn't we, even though it hadn't been something that's been invoked in forever, doesn't the 90-day rule still apply?
Oh, they're not going to invoke that on Roman. You crazy.
I know, but you know, if you just happen to give everybody WWE's number and you protest your grievances with the company.
I gotta give Roman this. I am impressed for the fact that he has stayed healthy this entire time. And not even this year, I kind of felt like at some point he was going to get hurt and have to relinquish.
Right.
And the fact that he hasn't has been very impressive.
Yeah, in fact,
so you're muted if you are there.
Yeah, shout out to him.
yeah.
Anyway, I gotta get us into AEW stuff.
Yeah. Hang on, real quick. Anything else on? We're buying Io Sky as the new women's champion.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes.
That's great. One of the only good things to come out of SummerSlam.
And I'm starting to sell Bianca Belair.
Oh, I'm sold Bianca Belair. Like, sell that. Honestly, to me, that woman needs to go back to heel. Like, I'm over the goody two shoes Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
Give me back the heel Bianca from NXT.
Yep. I agree.
Even though it was a pointless battle royale, shout out to LA Knight one more time. Finn and Seth had an amazing.
Okay, I'm back.
Finn and Seth had an amazing match. Other than that,
shout out to Brock for shaking Cody's hand after that match.
And I will say they had a pretty good match. I'm glad it's over, but I think that might have been Brock's last match.
No, I think Brock's going to retire at 40, I think. I think he might retire at Mania 40.
No, I don't think that's Brock's last match. I don't think so. When you look at the fact that considering his age and he's kept himself at that level of health and the fact that he still draws, I don't think he's going to retire just yet.
He's definitely a draw.
He's still a draw. So he can still make money. And as long as he can make money, I think he'll work up until a certain point. But I don't think it's time for him to retire quite yet.
He is retiring soon.
Oh, yeah, I agree with that. I just can't see this being his last match. But see, I can't see him finishing his match on a loss.
That's a good point. That's a good point. We're going to switch over now, as Will said. Buying Dynamite 200 as a whole was one of the best Dynamites I've seen in months. And it's the first time I could say that Dynamite was better than Collision.
What I want to talk about real quick was the rumor I heard. The rumor that I heard, and I'm still trying to fact check it, but I'm hearing rumors Jade might not come back.
Who?
I did hear that.
Oh,
Jay Cargill.
yeah.
We talked about that last week, Will. You weren't
Yeah.
here. I've heard rumors on this too. I haven't heard anything confirmed. I don't think it's necessarily true. Knowing how Tony does contracts, she's probably got at least 2 years still left on her deal.
Mm-hmm.
So even if she doesn't come back, she's going to be sitting on the couch for 2 years before she could sign with WWE.
Right.
And personally, if she doesn't come back, I think it would be more that she wants to focus on her fitness modeling and her bodybuilding, and maybe doesn't want to be a pro wrestler.
She got money coming in hand over fist.
Yeah. So, I mean, that would be definitely. AEW's women's division is definitely going through some issues right now.
Yeah.
I will say, I think they started to fix some of those issues. The Shida Tony Storm match, not just for the fact that Tony was looking good in it, was a fantastic match. It was a great match. I love seeing Shida as a 2-time AEW World Champion. I love her. I think she is one of the best women on the roster, up there with DMD. But yeah, Dynamite 200 was amazing. Mr. Monday Night, Rob Van Dam.
I saw it come out there. I saw him come out there.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I understand people's like, oh, why, Rob? Why? With the feud that Jungle Boy's got going on, and from what I'm hearing, is we could probably see more ECW alums for this feud.
Is he
And-
still actively wrestling?
Who, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has a match with Jungle Boy tomorrow night.
Damn.
And I have heard they could possibly have a match with All In, which personally, I think that's a good idea. I think Jungle Boy versus Rob Van Dam at All In is a good match for Jungle Boy.
Rob don't look to be the best in shape though.
He's not, and we said it in his last run in Impact. He definitely is not the same man.
No.
However, if he will come out there not absolutely blazed out of his head, he can have a, and I'm rating this out of a 10, a 5, 6, or 7 match. Possible.
Mhm.
I've also heard Grado is being talked about for All In.
Oh my God.
Honestly, they announced it on Dynamite 200. MJF versus Adam Cole. And I'm telling you right now, if you watched that segment, Adam Cole is turning on MJF. He did the same thing that Adam did to Roddy right before he turned on. That backstabbing motion on the back. I'm telling you right now, Adam Cole will turn on MJF. I think Adam Cole wins at All In and becomes the new World Heavyweight Champion because of stabbing MJF in the back.
Unless MJF beats him to it.
I don't think so. MJF kind of became a babyface at 200. He said, I'm a scumbag, but I'm your scumbags, talking to all the AEW fans. I think they really got MJF over in a way that they never expected to be able to get him over as a face with all this.
Mhm.
And yes, he still recognizes, I'm not perfect. I'm a scumbag. He's still going to cheat. He's still going to do underhanded things. But he's going to be kind of that anti-hero. Think Randy Orton 2010 or 11.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Well, for all the people claiming that MGF has no depth, MGF is the same character over and over.
I would have said I was saying that not long ago.
We were
This
actually.
past month with Adam Cole and this whole run with Adam has been great for MJF.
It's my favorite. It's the best shit in wrestling right now. Yes, including the bloodline.
Yeah, I would say it is some of the best shit. Like their segments together are fantastic. That segment on Wednesday night when MJF was, I thought for sure MJF was trying to trick Adam and everything. And man, when I saw that motion in the back, like it is a great storyline. I'm really excited for. It made me even more excited for All In, and I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah, you already know they're gonna break the all-time record with this main eventing. Like, come on. Everyone's excited for this.
They're only like 3,000 away, and they just got. Honestly, if it's me, I'm not announcing another match.
Well, we know that CM Punk versus Samoa Joe is coming. They don't have to announce it though.
Yeah. You don't. That could be like a match, a surprise match in the middle.
Will, how are you feeling about this CM Punk the real world's champion storyline?
To me, it's pathetic because you know the story already. I get that but he's the perfect person to do it.
Yeah, and eventually it will lead to or is it either going to lead to a unification between CM Punk and whoever's the actual world champion?
I think
will this eventually lead to Collision having its own championship?
I think it leads to a unification.
I don't think we need two world champions.
I agree. I don't think AEW needs two world champs right now.
No.
Unless if it's like a hard brand split and they stick to it, then okay. But MGF is good enough for the sole champion.
Yeah.
Well, and I think Adam Cole beats MJF at All In.
Yes.
Adam Cole beats Punk.
What?
Okay, so so let's say, for example, you unify the title. Okay. Adam Cole
versus, oh my God,
exactly.
Yes.
Adam Cole versus CM Punk.
Yes, and then
coming from three dudes who are not big CM Punk fans, that would still be a hell of a fucking match.
And Adam Cole beats Punk to unify.
Yeah.
And then Punk and MJF can feud without the title involved.
Exactly.
Because we definitely need Punk MJF 3. Yep. Like it's got to happen at some point.
Oh, we're getting Punk MJF 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah.
Honestly,
don't go. I wouldn't go 5.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Honestly, 3 I'm good with, and the reason I'm good with 3 is because it'll be a flip. Because I think CM Punk is going to turn heel very shortly. It's happening. You can already see it.
Yep.
And then can you imagine a flip? Both the matches we've seen, it's been a face Punk to an MJF heel. Now we could see an MJF face to a CM. Ooh. It'd be awesome.
CM Punk will be happy to get his own ice cream bar. I'm telling y'all.
But yeah, I was very impressed with Dynamite 200. And I mean, again, Collision is strong every week. I'm hoping that the JS beat the shit out of Chris Jericho and beat some sense into that man, because you can't trust Don Callis.
No.
You can't trust Don Callis.
No.
Again, talking to my friend this week, I realized, Will, I have a Randy Orton punt in the head list.
Damn.
Like if there is a list of wrestling people that I've made that I want to Randy Orton punt them.
Dominic Mysterio.
No,
CM Punk.
not on that list. Will knows my number one. Will knows my number one. My number one is Jim Cornette.
Oh, really? Number one?
You can't punt Jim Cornette in the head. He's not an active wrestler.
No, I was going to say
I'm not talking about active wrestlers.
Oh, you just talking about people in the
business.
business.
I'm talking about wrestling personalities in general.
Okay, you talking about people in general.
In the business in general.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, Will, you know my disdain for that man.
But
I know.
Josie, you don't want to give him the Rich Holland special, the Nia Jax special. You don't want to do that.
Jesus Christ.
Personally, I let Rikishi back that thing up in his face, but that's just me.
No, he
Give,
probably like
give
it.
him, give him that Big E special.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh
Mm-mm.
my! I mean, he
That was
deserves it,
dark.
but
That was dark.
no,
I
he,
mean,
no,
I
he deserves it. But
I understand your hate for him, though, Joe. I understand it.
I just can't stand that, man. I can't stand it. But Don Callis has officially made my list of punts to the head. Like I can't
yeah,
stand him.
fuck him. Fuck
He's
him. I hate him.
like I don't feel like there's ever been a more greasy, sleazy character in wrestling he's up there with Paul Lee.
Ooh, damn. Ooh,
And that's
I hate
saying
him.
something because Paul Lee is one of the most like twisted managers that you've ever met. I would put him up there.
I mean, him and Dominic Mysterio are the most hated to see on my television weekly.
Well,
I think they're
honestly, I think that's what AEW is wanting. They're wanting Don to get that Dominic heat. They want him to be despised to where he can't get on a mic.
I just want Kenny to beat the shit out of him. That's all I fucking want. That's all I want. Please, at all in. Like 5 V triggers, 8 one-winged angels to Don Callis, please. That's all I want. Give me that, Tony Khan. Fuck him up.
We see Kenny versus Jericho at All In.
Yeah, that would be interesting.
I've heard we're more likely to get Jericho versus Ospreay, which I'm okay with.
I'm all right with that. I don't think Chris wins, though, but that's just me.
No. Ospreay's got to win that match.
He's got to.
Now, here's going to be a little bit of bitching about AEW.
Uh-oh.
Tony Khan is crazy if he thinks his fans are going to spend $100 in 2 weeks for pay-per-views. Like the man's nuts. There's no way in this time in which everybody is struggling that fans are going to drop $100 50 one weekend and 50 the next to watch pay-per-views. I don't see it. If he doesn't come up with some sort of package or something to really tie these together, I see All Out doing very poor. Very poor. I just can't. I thought for sure one of these would be streamable on Max.
You bring up a good point, particularly with the way the economy is. I'm not gonna spend all that money. No.
Well, you look at WWE. WWE has only tried this one time, and when they did it, it was they had a false finish in the first one and built that next week to make it bigger, and they only did like 1,000 viewer difference. But it shows you that it didn't work great because WWE never did it again.
Right.
To me, you got to have at least 2 weeks. At least 2 weeks between pay-per-views.
I feel you. I understand. Because the average wrestling fan is what? Would you say lower and middle class?
I would say you got your small handful of elite class, your somewhat larger handful of the upper middle class. I would say a majority of wrestling fans sit somewhere in the middle to lower middle to low class.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, and Jim Cornette, if you're listening, we have something to say.
You just made the list.
Yes. You're on the punt to the head list. That Nia Jax treatment list. Woo!
Yes. Yeah, one more time, y'all. One more time.
You just made the list.
Just made the list, baby. Just made the list. That's the best one yet.
And I mean, all in, you can't take away. It is literally about to pass the record for biggest pro wrestling show ever. And even though I will never say that AEW is competition to WWE, this is definitely I wouldn't say a big blow, but a pretty good shot from AEW to WWE.
The only thing that WWE has going for them lately is the bloodline. And now that you did what you
And it's
did,
getting
people are
stale.
pissed. Now
It's
that you
getting
did what you did, people are pissed. And I don't think a lot of people are still going to believe in it or still continue to follow it, because how long did it take you to realize what they're doing, Josie? It didn't even take you. Once you saw it, you immediately knew what they were doing. They're just trying to extend the thing. They're
Yeah.
not trying to have
I
it-
just
everybody see it too.
to me, I just can't see a reasoning behind Jimmy Turner, other than the fact that they did say before their retirement they want to face each other at Mania.
Right.
Like, and I'm okay with that. I think that'd be a fabulous fucking match.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It just didn't make sense to me.
What else we got before we roll out?
Honestly, I think that's about it. I just want, like I said, Dynamite was amazing. Collision was good as usual. I didn't watch Rampage this week, even though they did have another. Man, I tell you, the best friends are becoming the parking lot brawl team, man. They had another parking lot brawl against BCC this week. Yeah, I guess this is going to be a really short show.
Okay. Not a whole lot to talk about.
What else can I think of? I was a little disappointed that Randy didn't return at Mania. I missed some. I hear voices in my head.
I miss him too.
I'm anxious to see what's up with this Rob Van Dam thing. I don't think he's going to sign flat out. He's supposed to be at Mania in Philadelphia. So I don't see him signing with AEW more than part-time. Kill, anything else you want to say before we roll out?
Let's see. I only just came back when you said that. Bloodline storyline has reached a plateau for me. I don't really care. Coming out of SummerSlam, it was the story's gonna. Jimmy is supposedly gonna explain why he betrayed Jay this Friday. Next week, Raw is still ass. Raw's terrible. Hopefully Cody doesn't feud with fucking Bray Wyatt next. Let's have him feud with Drew McIntyre as a heel.
Is that being rumored?
Yes, it's rumored that Drew, because at the end of the Drew versus Gunther match, Drew left and he was pissed, like throwing a tantrum type pissed when he left. So the rumor is that Drew's going to turn heel and he is going to be in the world title picture. After Shinsuke, he's going to challenge Seth for the title. And he might even fuck with Cody a bit. That's the rumor I've been hearing, which I would actually, I would love it. That's the only way you could.
I was meaning the more Bray thing. I have not heard anything about a Bray Wyatt return.
I am not complaining.
This Bray doesn't need to come back.
No. Bring
Either
back the
world.
Fiend.
Bring
back
the
the
one we need to
Fiend.
see. Follow the buzzards.
Yeah, the Fiend or the Eater of Worlds. I prefer Eater of Worlds, but
the problem is he said he'll never bring back the Eater of Worlds because of Brody. So unfortunately, the greatest version of Bray we will probably never see again.
Bray should bring it back to honor Brody.
Right.
That's bullshit. I get it, Josie. I'm not heartless. Like, I get it, brother, but no, Bray needs to go back to what even the Undertaker had an interview. He literally said he needs to go back to Eater of Worlds Bray.
Yep.
Because everyone loved that. Like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Follow the buzzards.
I think honestly, Bray's creativity is a little out there for most people. and like at first it was good, and then he's tried to push it and push it and push it, and I don't know,
Mhm.
it got a little too far for me. And
I loved when Bray first hit the scene. I loved it. I loved it.
yeah, when you had with the Cajun dude with the lantern,
And then he had to break. And then he had to break. He had the house
and then the
Mhm.
fucking
out there on
walk
the bayou,
man,
out there in the
Bray in the
swamp.
rocking chair sitting on the stage. Oh,
Solid. Had to came out. He came out there with the lantern. Hell
Bray
yeah, I
used,
love
yeah,
that. Bray.
thousands of people with their cell phones, man.
yeah, Bray used to freak me out. Bray used to freak me the
Yeah,
hell
Bray was
out.
the shit. Bray was the shit to me, and especially when he brought all the cryptid talk that he was doing. Oh, I loved it.
Ooh, oh
I
my God, you're
loved
bringing
it.
back so much. When he won the Elimination Chamber and became WWE champion, I
Yep,
loved it.
yep.
I freaked that
incredible
Bray
run, great win.
and
Follow the buzzards.
but the Fiend. I agree with Josie. The Fiend should return and should terrorize.
Yeah.
He should terrorize Cody Rhodes and keep him busy.
The buzzards.
I'm actually gonna turn on my camera for a second.
Oh my God, he is.
Bring me this win.
Oh, how'd you get that?
That's cool.
Oh, I bought this when he got released, right before he got released last time.
Bro, I want that. I need more wrestling toys, bro. I need more figures, bro. That looks fucking amazing. Holy shit. Look at that. Hey.
This is their top of the line figure. This I bought this for like $30,
Not bad.
and it's worth like 100 now.
Oh, good. Oh, yes. Wait till it's worth 1,000 in like 5 years. Yeah, Bray.
It's even got the.
Oh, it has the.
Got the Bray title.
So if you were to pick one person, Cody Rhodes, who should Cody feud with
Who
next?
should he
Who would it
move
be?
on to?
Yes. Here, I'll turn on. Hold on. Yeah, who should Cody move on to keep him busy till Mania?
Part of me would kind of like a Seth feud. With Seth as champion, he's not going to win. I think him trying to beat Seth and losing sets up more for him against Roman at 40.
I like that, to give Seth his win back.
But I also think it could be bad because the running thing with some fans might be, okay, you're fighting Roman, but you couldn't even beat Seth.
That's true. That's true. You would have to figure out a way to make it. Maybe he feuds against Seth, loses, leaves, like goes away for a couple of months until Rumble, and then does like we said, comes back at Rumble at number 1.
Yes.
Runs the gauntlet and wins.
Yeah, and then you could have Gunther win the chamber, and then he could choose, and then he could go after Seth.
So
actually, that's a great idea, Josie. Holy shit.
I think that's an option. Other than Seth, I would have loved to seen Cody versus LA Knight, but LA Knight's so over as a face right now that couldn't work.
Nah, maybe they could
if
put
LA Knight could have stayed heel, that would have worked. But not
maybe
with
as only thing they could do is do like a makeshift tag team against the Judgment Day, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah.
Like for like Raw, do Cody and LA Knight versus The Miz and Bronson Reed in the main event.
Guys, Bronson Reed.
Big Bronson Reed.
Man, that's a big dude, but I don't know. I feel like there's potential there, but you never see it like a regular basis.
I want to like him. I do. It's just that something's off. He's great in the ring, but I think maybe he loses too much, and like he doesn't feel like a monster because he just keeps losing. I think that's it. Like he has a better shot at getting over than Karrion Kross. Like,
oh hell yeah!
As fucked as that is, Karrion is never getting over. He is beyond fucked. When budget cuts come through, he's out. Vince is keeping Scarlett though.
Well,
but Kross is out.
Supposedly, the Endeavor merger should go into effect in October. For like, really.
Oh.
And I think either right before that or right after that, you are going to see some WWE releases.
I believe it.
Shit, bro, it's gone. They gone. Keep BFAB. BFAB's cool, but get everyone else out.
Hit Row had no chance without Swerve. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Swerve is amazing.
I'm loving him, by the way. I'm loving him and AR Fox together.
Yeah, Swerve, I think he's doing great in AEW because if he was in WWE, he'll be stuck with Shit Row, and he don't want that. Hero is beyond. Flop Dollar is terrible. BFAB is Bay. I know Will likes him some BFAB.
No.
What?
No.
No.
What you mean? Oh, she's not Asian. That's right.
No.
Has nothing to do with that.
Why?
I find her annoying.
Yeah. She gets my damn nerves.
Yeah.
Well, when she doesn't speak, she's perfect. She's perfect when she doesn't speak. Okay, is that bad? Like,
I can really go. I can really go to another way with that, but I won't.
Wait. Did I say a bad, Josie?
Don't be channeling your inner Dan the Dick. Don't be channeling your.
I'm gonna leave that for Dan to do.
I didn't mean it in a bad way.
Josie knows the way I was gonna take it.
Oh, Will, you bastard! No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant when she doesn't cut a promo. That's what I meant.
Kills baby mine just caught up to our old.
Josie knows exactly what way I was gonna take that.
Because I was like, I didn't say anything mean. I just said no. I meant like whenever she opens her mouth, she's annoying, right?
God damn.
Oh, okay. I'm digging myself a bigger hole. I'm sure she's a beautiful lady outside of the wrestling, but no, sis, no. I prefer Maxine Dupree.
I gotta say,
I'm kind of liking that, man.
Yeah, I gotta say, buying her a little bit, definitely buying her. She's putting in the work. She is putting in some serious work. She's good.
It's really putting a good show on for me, and I'm really enjoying watching more and more. That's your girl, Josie, Willow Nightingale.
Fuck yes.
Ooh, my wife.
Yes, that's my boo.
I'm not ready for that.
I'm telling you, Willow Nightingale. I was actually thinking, I'm glad you brought this up, Will, because I was thinking this the other day. You know, I love me some Chris Stratlander. I love her. I think she's amazing. But this run has been lackluster. And I don't think it's her fault. I think it's of what she's coming off of.
Right.
It's hard to have a good run with the TBS championship after just having it around someone's waist who went 60 and up.
Yeah, that's hard. It's
hard
to follow. Yeah.
But I think Willow would be a great person to put it on next.
Oh, yeah.
I think Willow would be perfect TBS title champion. She could make the title relevant again. It would be fun. I love me some Willow Nightingale. I love it.
I think she's great. I love me some Chris Thicklander, but she's kind of
Chris can go, and it's on my top 10 of current women's wrestlers right now.
Oh, wait, hold on. So you mean to tell me that she?
You just made the list.
Oh yes. Oh, she's been on the list. With all that damn. With all that damn curvaceousness.
I've been a fan of Strat since she came in with the alien gimmick and was booping people on the nose.
Ew, I remember that.
Real quick before we get out of here, I gotta say it was really cool to see all the flashbacks from Dynamite over the last 4 years. It's crazy how far AEW has come in 4 years and 200 episodes. Even in the little montage they did, there was a couple of clips of Cody. And so I'm excited. I think AEW is still on a very good uptick. And Kill, I'll ask you this because Will probably wouldn't have an answer because he doesn't watch a lot of Dynamite or AEW. But what's your favorite Dynamite moment so far in the last 4 years?
Oh wow, that's a lot to choose from, brother.
There's a lot.
Oh my god, I could say MJF and CM Punk's first promo. I could say that. I could say the Acclaimed rap when they came out and they started talking about Vince McMahon. I love that one. I love that one. Shit, this is tough, man. There's so much good shit for me to choose.
So I think one of my favorites was Chris at very beginning. Chris unveiling the Inner Circle. Inner Circle was amazing. And then Matt Hardy and Brody Lee's debuts, even though it was to no fans in the pandemic era, were awesome. And then I think the very first Stadium Stampede was, or the setup for that. I know Stadium Stampede wasn't on Dynamite, but the setup for that was great. And then the very first Blood and Guts match has got to be on one of the tops for a Dynamite episode.
Oh, it's one of the top 10, in my opinion, Dynamite episodes. My favorite Dynamite moment. I don't care. Fuck you, Will. This is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Is when Chris Jericho came out, no music was playing, and the crowd started singing Judas. I fucking.
Why you saying fuck me? I ain't got no problem with that.
There you go. All right, good. Because I thought he was gonna say something.
No,
and say nothing.
Will is a diehard Jericho fan.
Good. Because I'm like, because he might say like, I don't know, I don't want Chris Jericho.
There's very few things that I could dislike about Chris Jericho.
I mean, really, you look at that man's entire 30-year career. How much of it can you really say, oh, that was terrible? That was no good. There's not really.
No. I adore Chris Jericho.
You can make an argument, and I say this due to the fact of what he's done throughout his career. You can make an argument if you take wrestling as a whole and everything Chris Jericho has done within that whole. You can make an argument he is the greatest of all time.
I mean, I honestly believe, like, as far as looking past just WWE and what you said, Will, what he's done for wrestling as a whole, how he's reinvented himself over and over and over again. I don't see who else really can be put next to him as far as a GOAT of pro wrestling as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, he's up there, and I don't think that this man is up there, but most people do. To me, he's up there with the likes of Hogan, Flair, Michaels. Like Jericho is right there up there with them.
Oh yeah. And all the reason why you will put Shawn in that category is because of the fact of when he was in AWA, he was showing us what he could do. And then he caught on in WWE and ventured himself. I like guys who weren't homebred by the E because it shows greater versatility and it shows a greater piece of your resume as your whole wrestling career, being able to make it outside the E, which is why I always put AJ Styles as one of the guys. Booker T,
because he's had a career in and outside of. Yes, I agree. Like,
and laugh at Booker all you want, but go back and look at Booker's career. Booker's one of the few people that's got over in every organization he was with.
It makes me a little sad to think about these guys who've been WWE for their entire career or only WWE and independents, and then their careers are coming to an end, and they're never gonna. You're like, I love KO. I think KO is one of the greatest of this generation. I would have really loved to see KO outside of WWE for a couple of years. With this fame that he has now, not Ring of Honor KO. Like, I would have loved to see him over in Japan whooping some ass.
Ooh, okay.
But
yeah, that's the thing. To me, and people laugh a lot when I say that about Booker, but go back. You know, Yeah, bro. Okay, say what you want, like it, hate it, but Book was over everywhere he's been. Everywhere he's been as a wrestler, he was over.
After we beat Lex Luger, we want the gold, sucker. Hulk Hogan, we're coming for you, there you go.
Exactly. Don't
Yeah, I
get-
can't.
My it was.
Yeah, I can't. I don't know. I don't think we want to get banned off this bitch. I can't really say that word.
But Booker's gotten over everywhere he's been, and I was sort of kind of shocked that he did it in over in WWE. I was kind of shocked he did it to be on the SmackDown brand, but he did it. And then he went over
Should
to
have had more
Impact.
world titles in WWE.
And then he went over to Impact and did it again. So again, you got to get a man
with that terrible fucking accent.
Oh, Black Snow. yo, I got Jessupisms on Halloween. Black Snow.
He over there trying to be like Prince Nana off of Wish.
I'm Black Snow. I love Black Snow. I don't care what you guys say. I love Black Snow. Black Snow is the shit.
Hey,
I didn't understand his African accent in Impact. I just didn't get it.
I didn't understand why they killed Main Event Mafia as fast as they did.
I knew you were gonna say that. If you ask Will what one of the most like underutilized, that's not the right word, or gimmicks or segments in a wrestling company that had the most potential that didn't get to see that potential, he's going to tell you the Main Event Mafia.
Main Event Mafia.
And I agree with that. Like, that was such a good idea. And it was basically just used to build a feud between Sting and Angle. Like, that's all it was.
That's all it was. At the end of the day, that's all, and it's a damn shame because look at who was on that roster, that part of that faction. How many world championships can you count on that faction?
Like 20.
Yeah,
20. Oh my god.
Well, it had Angle, it had Steiner, it had Nash, Booker, and I think that's it.
Christian was Christian in it?
Sting at one point.
Sting at one point. Yep.
Christian was never in the Main Event Mafia.
Oh, okay.
That would be cool if he was though.
But another thing, is it weird that growing up, I always found Scott Steiner to be hilarious? I never took him seriously, like ever.
It's your body, rock my body, and we won't tell anybody. Big Papa Pump is your hookup. Holla.
Holler.
You hear me?
I'll let you know right now. Big Papa Pump has his freaks.
Will 33rd and a third of a half. 30.
Oh no! Why are you referencing that? You got 33% chance of winning. Like you gotta
Steiner math, one of the greatest wrestling promos of all time.
That is the dumbest shit. The fact that
chance of winning.
a sacrifice. Samoa Joe. The numbers don't lie, and it's no disaster for you. A sacrifice. I love that promo. I love
a good damn promo. Like it's you know Scott was like drugged out of his head.
Oh yes. Like I honestly think that he was taking steroids, crack, meth, everything.
Yeah, because look at him now.
He looks terrible now, right?
Look at him now.
But he looks like shit. Like he looks like a damn potato now.
You can't tell me he wasn't on gear. You can't tell me that. No offense to Scott, but you can't tell me he wasn't on gear.
As Dan said, juicing like a motherfucker.
I want to
weightlifting in the gym alone and diet alone. I'm sorry, you can't look like that.
Not that kind of build. Not that kind of build.
No.
You're not. I'm sorry. Weightlifting and diet is not giving you the three mound bicep peak.
No. You can look like Roman all day. Maybe Randy Orton, but you ain't looking like Scott Steiner.
The Rock when he actually wrestled. Like all of those, I would say are pretty natural. But
yeah.
Rock now, definitely not natural.
Yeah. Oh no, he's on steroids. Oh no,
he's gonna be juicing.
Oh, that dude's he's in his mid-50s and he looks just more shredded than ever. Yeah. Oh no, he definitely juicing. Oh no,
But
like nah.
all right, well, we managed to actually drag that out for the hour with some good discussion. So I think that's going to do it for another episode of Fight Night. I'm excited for Dynamite tomorrow night. We're getting the Hardys versus the Young Bucks.
Ooh,
the
yes,
Young Bucks.
sir.
Fuck the Young Bucks.
Bro, come on, man. Come on. Come on,
You're
Will.
never gonna get that. You're never gonna get that man to say anything else about the Young Bucks.
Fuck them.
I like the Young Bucks. Come on,
Fuck 'em.
Will.
Will feels like the Young Bucks are just a montage of Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express, and the Hardy Boys. Like he feels like it is just those three thrown together, and he doesn't think Matt and Nick are talented.
Yeah.
So he doesn't think they're one of the greatest tag team champions.
No, God, no.
Hell
No,
no.
not at all.
Hell no.
If you were to take Will's top 10 list of tag teams, the Young
It
Bucks wouldn't even make top 20.
It would make top 20 for me.
But they're good in the ring.
And a lot
They're
of teams,
great.
A lot of teams have been good in the ring, but that doesn't put them
Will
in a
doesn't think they
qualified
have
grade.
any personality.
They
Will
don't put
thinks,
them in a qualified grade. And
Will
then
thinks their entire gimmick and personality is just like
my God.
regurgitated.
everything
Which I
is
mean,
bad.
I think that's the same reason that Will is not a huge LA Knight fan.
Well, he actually likes LA Knight compared to the Young Bucks, but I get it. I can get like LA Knight, as the Miz said, you're just a Stone Cold Rock ripoff, which is not true.
He's an Attitude Era. I mean,
Fan.
it is
He's a
true. The fact that he is like the amalgamation of all the great things of the Attitude Era is true.
Yeah.
Miz ain't lying.
And he got over, but he's getting over that though.
Yeah,
You know,
because
But that's because
but the
that
thing
time
is
period was appreciated too. Don't forget
yeah.
that.
And the
Yeah.
thing is when he was Eli Drake in Impact,
You can get
I
it
knew
there
for
about
a
that man.
fact that this gimmick would, if Vince gave it a shot, this gimmick would get over because it's very Rock, Stone Cold. Like it has that Attitude Era je ne sais quoi,
yeah.
but still current.
But when it was Eli Drake, what was he getting when he was Eli Drake?
Dummy. Yeah. What?
My point.
What'd
My
you say,
point.
Will?
That's my point. What was he when he was just Eli Drake?
It's the same thing. It's the same exact gimmick.
I don't really think you got, but this gimmick gives him more buzz
Yeah.
than when he was just Eli
Yeah.
Drake. He was Eli
Oh,
Drake.
yeah,
You
well,
would have looked
that-
at him like
Had Impact been on a better network,
that would have helped you.
Eli would have been Eli could have been super popular had he been in Impact at the time of like AJ Styles.
I agree.
And before
I agree.
Hogan and Bischoff and Dixie Carter
I agree with that.
destroyed it.
I agree with that. Oh, especially Dixie. Because as much as I love Dixie, she did a lot of stupid
She
shit.
destroyed that damn
She did a lot
company,
of
man.
stupid shit. As much
Yeah,
as
she
I love
leveled it.
Dixie, she did a bunch of
Lost
stupid
them their best TV deal ever.
ever. Yep.
Hey, the minute I saw Hulk Hogan on my screen, I'm like, yeah, nah.
Love Dixie.
Anybody
I
who
love that.
thinks that it's a good idea to bring Hogan and Bischoff in to save your company deserves to get smacked in the face.
Oh yeah. Again,
Oh, yeah.
I love Dixie to this day, but she did a lot of stupid shit.
Oh, but Hogan and Bischoff are on my punt list, by the way. They're on my punt list.
Both of them. Both.
Both.
So
Oh,
wait, Kill, you mean to tell me
You just made the list.
yes. Jim Cornette, Hogan, and Bischoff, top three.
That,
Yeah,
hey, you add Vince Russo and Disco Inferno to there. You got
Ooh,
your top five.
ooh. Oh, that's some fun right there. We're gonna be doing a tag team. It's gonna be a fatal they getting their ass kicked. That's all I'm gonna say. Literally.
I hate
Fuck
Disco.
them.
I hated Disco Inferno. I hated him.
I hate his voice.
I hated him as a wrestler. I hated his gimmick, and the fact that the man, like, it's one thing for guys like Cornette and Russo and Bischoff to say things who have been so involved in the business and at points being like some of the best bookers in the business. Disco Inferno has no right to be saying shit about anything. That man barely was a jobber in the Attitude Era when everybody was a jobber.
Yep, I agree.
I like his theme. That's about it. I feel like Pretty Deadly is a better version of Disco Inferno, in my personal
for
opinion.
sure, for sure.
I actually like Pretty Deadly. I fucking like. They're good, but
I like
fuck.
Alex Wright more than I did Disco Inferno.
Ooh, I like Nails more than I like Disco Inferno. All right, that's a low bar. That's a very low bar. You got to set for me to
It
prefer
is.
Nail and Mordecai over you. I prefer
Oh
Mordecai.
God,
Oh, my
Mordecai!
goodness. Yes.
Yes.
Jesus, he just brought up a Mordecai.
I prefer Mordecai over Disco Inferno. I swear to
Will, that's like saying he prefers 7 over Disco Inferno.
Damn.
And if you don't know who that is,
Woo.
that is Dustin Rhodes in Impact.
Yep.
Uh-oh. That doesn't sound too good.
It was bad.
Oh.
They white faced him. Like, go look up 7 Impact and see what
They what faced him? Uh-oh. Yeah, I gotta look at this.
He looks like Uncle Fester.
Yeah.
Oh my god. No, I don't. There's no way, bro. There's no.
Go
I don't
look
believe
up
that shit.
7 Impact. But
Okay,
all right, guys,
Impact
that's going to do
Wrestling.
it for us for this episode of Fight Night. We will be back next week with another great episode. I think our boy Stacks will be back. All right, y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all next week.
Later, guys.
Later. Have a good day.